Hello guys, Lawrence Yang here. This video, I'm going to show you how to verify your MapReduce development environment using Cloudera virtual machine. Okay, that's the environment where we're using in this class. Like we did in the first video, we already have the VMware installed. We're going to go ahead and start that, and we're going to use that to start our Cloudera Hadoop virtual machine. Okay, double click and wait until it's finished starting. I'm going to maximize my screen. Okay, this is the screen we're in. Let me restore it to its original place. Okay, this is the original screen you're supposed to see, as your first time start your Hadoop virtual machine. Okay, it's Cloudera, the brand. Okay, we use this virtual machine, which provides a Hadoop cluster to us. Okay, we use this environment to develop a MapReduce application. Okay, so in this video we have two tasks. First, verify that we have access to a Hadoop cluster, a working Hadoop cluster we can use. Second, we verify that we are ready to develop MapReduce application using Java programming environment, which is the Eclipse right here. Okay, so first task, verify Hadoop cluster access. There's multiple ways actually. First, you can use a web browser, which is right here, like we did last time. Using the browser, you can type in the name node IP address. In this case, it's quickstart.cloudera. It's not IP address, it's domain name. But you can always type the IP address, which shows here. Okay. Second approach, and by the way, a lot of modern application or big data application uses web portal like this to manage your platform. Okay, so this is useful. Second, which is more intuitive and direct, we use the command line right here. Okay, start a command line window and type the command. So simply type in Hadoop. Okay, enter, and the command line responds with the usage of Hadoop command. This verifies that you have a client program runs on this computer that give you the access to Hadoop cluster. To help you better understand this, I use this picture I got from the internet to explain the access to Hadoop. So in this picture, this yellow little computer represents the machine we're using right now, okay? And the client, we'll call it client machine. This client machine goes through the network, which is a green bar, goes through the network and connect to the Hadoop cluster, which is this part. The master node and several slave nodes. Together, they form a Hadoop cluster. So it's very typical that you're using a computer that's outside of Hadoop cluster using a network to access Hadoop cluster. At other cases, you also can, if you have direct access to this master node right here, you can run the program right here. Okay, that's basically the two types of access to Hadoop cluster. But either way, when you are able to access the Hadoop cluster, how to verify that, you use this command. If you run Hadoop command, you have the response, then you have access to Hadoop cluster. So first task is done. Second, how do we start developing MapReduce applications? Again, we use Java because Hadoop the whole system was developed using Java programming language. Has very good support to Java programming. So Eclipse is the IDE to develop Java applications. If you've done your Java programming class, you probably already know this. They used IDE, integrated developing environment. If it is your first time starting this program, this is what you see. On the left-hand side, the training is it's called a project, okay? The MapReduce project. And it collapsed the menus. The SRC represents source code collapsing. You will see, well, in your screen, I already deleted the last one. We don't use one. In your screen, you're supposed to see 4 Java program source codes. You can delete the first one, which is called stop test. Delete that test. We don't need test. And you have 3 Java programs. Stop means they give you a very good starting point. Okay, it's kind of the root, the platform you begin with. You begin with these 3 programs to develop your MapReduce application. Why 3? Why not 2? Why not 4? So I'm going to explain this. Go to your Blackboard, handout, PPT section, and you go scroll down. Give me a second. Go to our class, go to PPT, handout, PPT section, scroll down. Right here, you have section 2, developing MR app, okay? There is one picture there, click and see. I'm going to use this picture to explain the Java program structure, okay? You should remember the picture or the diagram on top. This is the logical flow, data flow of MapReduce programs. On the very beginning is a data file. A data file was feeded to the MapReduce program step by step, okay? So data program fed to the map program line by line. Okay, the format is a pair. The key of the pair is the line number, and the value of the pair is line text. So the line number, line text as a pair was fed to the map program. Okay, and the map program gonna from this line to take the year and temperature readings, make another pair, send it to the shuffle. Shuffle merge all the values by key and send the results to reduce. Reduce, find the maximum temperature from each pair, and then that's the output of the whole program. Very simple, right? So how this data flow maps to the Java program, MapReduce application we're developing, okay? This is how. We look at these 5 components. I look at this data flow by using 5 components: the data, the map, shuffle, reduce, and output. The data is the source data. Map and the reduce are the 2 programs we're going to develop using Java. That's why you see in this MapReduce application development, you see 3 programs, but 2 of them corresponding to a mapper and reducer. This mapper and reducer corresponding to this map and reduce program. Okay, we're going to develop these 2 programs. That's why our Java program only take care of this 2. The other, the data first, is a file saved on Hadoop. Okay, output also a file saved on Hadoop. So this part, the beginning and end, are simply file storage. In the middle, the shuffle is the Hadoop framework. You don't, as a developer, you don't have to worry about this. So what left are map and reduce. Okay, we only need to develop these 2 programs and put it back. Okay, now come back here to developing. We have mapper, reducer. Then what's the third? What's the driver? The third driver is called job runner. Okay, in our textbook, it's called job runner. What does job runner do? Okay, here, you develop your map, you develop your reduce, and you finish, you use a wrap okay, like a package. Put these two programs together as a package, and then you send the package to the Hadoop framework. Then you got it run. Okay. So the third program you see in the Java here is the job runner. Again, the job runner is simply a interface or a wrap to put all the map and reduce tags together and make it into the package. Okay. Then after this, you are ready to develop our maximum temperature MapReduce application. In next video, I'm going to start to show you how to develop that program and run it. Okay.